This is the Ibanez RG1451 Prestige. It's a hardtail. I think it's the first one in the Prestige range that doesn't have a vibrato or tremolo as it's known, and I like it a little bit better for that because I'm a bit of a clumsy player on the bridge, and floating vibratos do tend to wobble my noise. So look at things from the top. Sealed mini tuners in gunmetal finish. They're excellent quality, work really well. The headstock is the Ibanez scalpel. I'd like to see that as a scalpel shape, faced in black with the Ibanez logo in pearloid. Now the neck itself is maple. If I show you that, it's not finished in anything like the body. It's technically 5-piece, but really it's 3 pieces of maple with a very, very thin line of walnut between the pieces of maple. Very, very attractive. It's finished in a clear satin, which makes for a nice feel under the hand. As with most Ibanez guitars, the neck is extraordinarily slim and playable, and because it's extraordinarily slim, it is a near parallel profile all the way down, largely because it couldn't get much slimmer towards the top than it is at the body end. Fretboard is rosewood with traditional dot markers on, which are mirrored down player's side. The frets are nice and fat, rounded profile, well polished. So it's a great guitar for those amongst you that can shred and play extreme heavy metal solos. This is an extraordinarily nice playing surface provided by those round profile frets. The next bolt on, it's held on by these 4 bolts here. There's no neck plate, so it's got a nice sleek feel to it. The body, as you can see, is super strat style with the big pointy horns, but the rest of it is pretty much a Stratocaster shape with the comfort contouring here and there. Okay, the pickups are, we've got 2 humbuckers, bridge humbucker and neck humbucker, and a single middle coil. Single coil in the middle. The controls are on the face of it quite simple: master volume, master tone, and a 5-way selector switch, which you would expect to give you combinations of those 3 pickups as they stand. On this particular instrument, the selector switch is also a coil tab. Now what that means is, in position 1 you have the bridge humbucker playing alone. Position 2, the bridge humbucker is tapped, so the coil there is out of action, the coil there is in action, and it's played with the middle. So you've got basically 2 single coils running. The center position is the middle single coil on its own. The 4th position does the same to the neck humbucker as it did to the bridge. So you've got this single coil and this coil of the humbucker running. And then the last position is position 5, which has the neck humbucker running complete. The bridge is quite interesting. It's called a tight end. Somebody thought that was funny somewhere along the line. It's again finished in the gunmetal. It has a couple of unique features. This isn't unique, but it has a through stringing from the back, so the strings are held in the ferrules at the back of the body. The unique features come when we look at the actual individual saddles that support the strings. They're quite long. You can see they're quite. They have a good twice the length of a saddle that you might find on an ordinary Stratocaster or Stratocaster style guitar. This is so that when you're adjusting the intonation, the actual line of the string, the integrity of that line is kept better, more solid. The intonation is adjusted by screws here. The action is adjusted by Allen keys at the front of each saddle, and there's another Allen screw on each saddle, and that locks it down to the bridge once you've got all your adjustments done. That is quite a new innovation over the past. I've only come across it a couple of times in the past couple of months. That is to increase tone, transmission, and sustain. Okay, I think that covers the physicalities of the beast. Let's have a little listen to the sound. I'll start with the bridge humbucker. With one of my favourite riffs. Is in itself a good buy without the rest of the stuff that goes with this guitar. Let's have a listen to the bridge humbucker in the same way. I forgot to mention, I think, that the body is actually made from basswood, which is a material normally associated with less prestigious guitars, no pun intended, but it was chosen for the light weight of the wood, and that makes this guitar a very comfortable guitar to wear and play. And as you can hear, the tone of the pickups isn't adversely affected by it. Let's try some of these other combinations. Now we've got the second position, which is these two running in single coil. Woody rhythm guitar sound there from those two single coils. The central pickup on its own, I've come across Ibanez guitars with this kind of pickup on before, and it's quite a strange tone. It's unlike Stratocaster single coils in the central position, and I quite like it for being different. I don't know what you make of that, but I do like that. The single coil in the middle and the bridge humbucker tapped gives you that kind of indie noise that's very pleasant. And we've looked at the neck humbucker on its own. So there it is. It's a very versatile guitar. It's extraordinarily nice to play. This neck is really, really pleasant to have in your hand. The classic rock tone of the bridge humbucker is to die for. The combinations elsewhere, run them clean, they'll sound different from the slight overdrive I had on them, and you could be going into all kinds of musical territory with those sounds. It looks like a heavy rock guitar, but it's actually got more under the skin than that. The Ibanez RG1451 Prestige model.